Hello guys, welcome to day 5 of Stratego with Bob. I've been on a few times without recording and being really inconsistent. One minute I think I'm making a breakthrough, sort of getting somewhere, and then all of a sudden I go on a sort of 3 or 4 game losing streak. So it's very inconsistent, but I'm going to keep plugging away at this because like I mentioned in the last video, I think it's one of them things where sometimes you just need to sort of have a work at a setup and see if you can try and sort of work out your opening moves and your actual strategy around the new setup, and also this new technique that I'm using with these kernels. So anyway, yeah, this is video 1 of this day 4. I hope you're enjoying the content, and feel free to like, comment and subscribe. We're going to go ahead here, rank game, and see what we can achieve. Now I sort of thought that I was making a breakthrough with this setup by sort of working out that what I needed to really do was sort of almost hunt in packs a little bit more, you know, and get my troops sort of up, you know, in unison together. I found that was kind of working well for me. So we're going to see if we can continue with that technique. I don't really want to have to exchange on this major. Oh well, I'm sort of forced there now. I'm just going to cover my spy before I start making any more headway here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead then and start taking out these pieces if at all possible. Okay. Alright, so he's got a captain there. And what I'm hoping, actually what I may do is I'm just going to move this sergeant up a bit so that if I do need an escape route for my colonel, then that's there for me. It's potentially a general here as well, as I say, so we're just going to look to try and sneak in here, maybe snag a captain or something here, and hopefully I'm not going to walk into a marshal. What I may do is bring this spy out here, this scout out here, and just sort of use it as cover, so that I don't get trapped with my colonel. If this is a bigger piece, we can sort of sell him a bluff here. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I managed to get captain out of that process, so that's good. And like I said, I've put this scout here to try and sort of sell a bluff. If this is a bigger piece here, then we know that you know, that's hopefully putting him off a little bit. But I'm going to need to be cautious here. My spy is exposed there, which is not ideal. But luckily we've seen that this is just a 5, so that's good. So what I may do here is just going to pull my colonel back slightly now, and maybe just go in. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go in and test the water with this scout here. Okay, so that's handy to know. So he's got his colonel there as well. Now I'm tempted to sort of go in after this piece now. What I may do, yeah, I think what I may do is just move this colonel up a little bit, see what he's going to go for here. Okay, so I don't particularly want to trade it at this point. If I can lure this colonel down, that would be ideal then, alongside this general. So okay, so I need to get rid of this here. And we know this is a captain coming in here. So I'm going to try and maybe bluff this captain out. Just ever so slightly with this scout, get it to back off, and then let me see now. I think what I may do is go in with this captain on this colonel and try and threaten to see if we can. No, he's not taking the bluff. No, that's unfortunate. We've lost the captain there sort of unnecessarily, so that's a shame. But let's see, we may be able to sort of try it again now, and hopefully this one may look even more less like a bluff, and I might be able to sort of flush it out with this general now. That'll be really handy. So let's see what we're going to do here. Hopefully he's going to sort of play this game where he's going to kind of move his colonel into a position where I'm not going to get found out by a scout first. So I'm just going to play a little bit of a kind of cautious game with that general. I'm not going to go steaming straight up there because then it may stand out a bit more. So let's just play a bit of a sort of okay, so what I can do is I can now go in for this piece here, I think, and now I'm not convinced that that is a bigger piece, to be honest, so I'm prepared to maybe take the risk with this one, but okay, so let's just pull back on this general. I'm going to move up ahead here now with this major, because we know that's a captain up ahead there. Okay. I've got a feeling this could be a colonel as well, so I'm just going to move my scout here, just in case. I'm going to move my major up here. We know that this is his colonel's moved over now. So let's see here. What I may do is just move my general down a bit. Okay, so we've got that captain now. It'll be interesting to see if he's got this covered here. It could be his other colonel here, you see. Okay, so that was the piece that was covering that. So yeah, what I want to do is just get my scout coming up now, so that we can go and check that piece out. I'm just going to pull back with the colonel, so that if I've got a chance here to get this colonel with my general, I'm going to take that. I think we may find that may be able to do something here. Okay, so he hopefully now he's going to come down thinking that this is no way my general, because I've not been aggressive with it. But we're going to see, because I'm not 100% convinced that no, you see, he's not gonna attack it with his colonel. So I'm just going to play a bit of a waiting game there and see what happens, because I mean, obviously, if that's his 10, then I may be able to work out some sort of way of going up with a spy. And we know that's a bomb. We know this is a captain, I believe. This is his colonel. This is potentially his marshal. So let's see. Perhaps, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this scout here now on this piece, just to see how big a piece we've got. Okay, so that's interesting. That's his colonel there. Okay, so let me see. If I go up with this lieutenant now, we're going to see if we can maybe try and bluff him out here. Okay, so he's got his major. Okay, so there's his general. So that's interesting. I would assume his spy is going to be in that area. So what I could potentially do is go out now with my marshal, and look to sort of pin that in. Okay, so yeah, so he's got his 2 kernels there. So I'm just going to go up. Now you see, there's a risk that he's got his 2 kernels. There's a risk his spy could be there as well. But you know, you've got to say to yourself, what is the likelihood of that? Let's see here. I'm going to try and get this major if possible. Okay, that's handy. So what I may do is just move my scout this side, and then that way if this general moves out, this could be his spy here. I've got my piece in place. Okay, so let's see here. I don't want to give it away that my general's up here, so I'm not going to make that move straight away. What I may do is just sort of move up here with a lieutenant. Okay, so that's handy. So he's gone for that. So I've got his colonel now, one of them, and I wonder whether he's obviously not going to go ahead now and take this major. But what I'm going to do, I'm wondering if I could sort of pin him here. Yeah, I could have done with getting that major, that colonel. But at least we got one of them out of the way there. So I need to be cautious because I've obviously going to face an onslaught, no doubt, from this general now. And I also need to be aware of an escape route for my general. Let's see, let's maybe sort of try and pin him here. Let's see what I can do. I'm just going to go ahead here and just attack this square with my lieutenant. I mean, I know it's going to be a losing battle, even if it... Wow, okay, so that is his marshal and his general, and now his colonel over here. Wow. Okay, so well, I'd be more than happy to suggest that there's his flag as well. So, okay, he's now moving in with his colonel. I'm going to need to be a bit cautious now because I've obviously got my spy exposed again, and he's got lots of scouts left. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead now then and just cause a bit of havoc here. Actually, I should really be preparing my moves a little bit more in advance because this no doubt is going to start coming over here. So I may just move my spy over this way. I certainly want to protect it a little bit. Okay, so that's a minor. I should have done this before starting this move, really, just to be safe. Let's get these down a little bit so that there is an escape route available. Let's see now what's going to be the best way to approach this. Okay, so we've got his 10, his 9, and his colonel here. So let's see now. I don't want to go over too gung-ho. Okay, so let's move up with a minor now then, and just see if we can make some headway. I may even go up with a major now because I've got a major up on him. And then that way, okay, so now you see he's coming over with his marshal. And what I may do is start maybe moving back with my general just to sort of do the same back, you know, and okay, so that was handy. I've got my spy covered there. So I'm just going to be a bit cautious over this side. And we're going to see how he's going to go about it now with this marshal. I don't want to find myself in a position where I'm going to lose this colonel. If I try and drag this general round, I don't want to find myself in a position where I'm going to lose this colonel, you know, in the process. So I'm just going to go ahead here with this minor and try and make some headway and try and sort of get an idea of his bomb structure. Probably I can really do with the lieutenant. Okay, so I need to be careful here that this is not his marshal, or lose track of the marshal. Okay, so as far as I can see that this is his marshal from what I can remember. I think they had a bomb here. We've got his general this side. I would not suggest for a moment that this is his spy. I don't even really believe that it's worth me checking with my scout either, because I don't think he's going to be that careless. Now this is the marshal over this side, so I think what I'm going to do is just play. Now you see, I suppose it potentially could be his spy there. So I don't think I'm going to take the risk just yet of going in for his colonel there. We know this is his marshal. Let's see what's the best. Let's get this captain up. I think what I'm going to do is try and get the captain up to go in and get me some information if possible. I've still got this scout here, which is handy. Okay, so let's see. How am I going to get around there? What's the best way? Okay, so let's see if I can move this major up here, and then my spy just there. And then what I may be able to do is now start going ahead with this captain. And I'm in a good position here because I've got those two pieces kind of pinned in. If he wants to move his, I think I'm going to take the risk here with this colonel now, because I've had my general, my marshal revealed. I think out of the two, if he's going to have a spy anywhere, it will be alongside his general. But you know, no, that's unlucky. Well, I've got his two colonels now, so in one respect, you know, it's not the end of the world. I can live with that. I can try and now work around that. So I'm going to carry on now then with the other strategy. If the worst comes to the worst, I'll have to do an exchange with the general. But we do know now that we've got his two colonels, so whatever this is here now that's coming in is likely to be a major. I think I'm going to go ahead then and just move this major up, because if I can avoid revealing this general, then it could really be beneficial with taking out some of his other pieces here. This is his marshal, this is where his marshal's moved. So I think here, what I'm going to do, I mean, okay, if it's his last major, then that's fine. What I can do is I can start maybe moving up then with the colonel to get anything else, and then really try and make the headway I need. Okay. Oh wow! I've almost lost track of his marshal there. Now that was close. Luckily I lost a major and not anything worse, you know. So okay, let's see what's going to happen here. No, that's a shame. I thought I was going to be able to make some progress over there, but it looks as though he did manage to convince me that his marshal was here for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that happened. I think that's just a bit of concentration on one area of the game over here, how I'm going to launch my attack, and then sort of losing track of where he got to over this side. So okay, so now he's coming down with his general. I need to make sure that my strategy for this is going to put a bit of thought into it. Let's see now. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is maybe move my spy up here now, so that if he wants to kind of chase me this way, now I need to be careful here. I can go back round this way if needs be, and take out some of his pieces here. And as I say, what I'm going to look to do is to try and get my spy up there and lure him into that spy. In actual fact, I don't want to get pinned in here because then I'm going to get trapped. So I think I'm just going to play a bit of a waiting game. Just let him know that I'm not going to take that. And then what I'm going to do here now is just going to move my spy here and hope that I can get out here. Now I know that this is not going to be anything that can take me here. Okay, so that's his spy. So I'm just going to go now ahead here and try and get myself out of here. He may feel that I'm bluffing, so we're going to see what happens here now. He hasn't gone straight over that side, so let's... Oh no, I should have realised that the scouts are still available. Ah, well, I suppose that is unfortunate then. Wow, okay. So yeah, I think my next strategy is going to have to be to try and sort of outflank now then. I've got a feeling that the flag is over here. Now, if these are two bombs here, let's see if we can go in here and try and maybe go blindside here. Let's see. If he's got some pieces here now, they're going to get revealed. If he starts defending this area now vigorously, then I think there's a reasonably safe bet that this could be a flag here behind two bombs. Okay, well, I've got two more miners here, so let's maybe just go ahead here, see if we've got a bomb here. Yeah, okay, so that's good. We've got a bit of information, which, if nothing else, you know, helps us there. Okay, so let's see now. I think what I may do is try and again lure out this marshal and then try and blindside him with my colonel. Perhaps I may even get another miner up, try and see if this is a wedge here. I've got a feeling though he's defending over here, you see, so what I may do is just double check if this is a bomb. This is two bombs here. Let me see, what's the best way about this? How am I going to outflank him? I think we're going to need to come round, yeah, I think we're going to need to come round with my general then. And try and bring my general up to threaten his this is his general, yeah. Try and at least somehow threaten. I've got to be careful he doesn't start moving his marshal over to trap me in now, so I don't want to go end up down that way. And we've got to be careful So I may be able to go around the back end. I think I'm going to get rid of this scout here, because he already knows this is my general. And yeah, I think this is going to be my strategy now, is to try and kind of blindside him to get round there. We know that that's his marshal there, so he can chase us if he wants to, and then in the process what we're going to do is sort of get some of these pieces here now. So let's see, he's put his marshal in the middle there, so what we're going to do is start sort of outflanking him here. He knows that this is my general, but I know that this is his marshal, so I can now come round here and start trying to sort of make some headway here. And what I can do is, if I want to go in here now and attack, okay, it's a bold move, I'm doing it with my colonel, but I think we're in a position now where we've got to make a move, because otherwise, you know, we're going to find ourselves okay, so he's decided to go that way now. So let's see here. Is he going to go in with a lottery strategy here? I think what I may do is take the risk now, going in behind there. Maybe go for a flag attack. We've got to be bold. You know, it is a bold move, but I've got a good feeling here that we could be looking at a win here. Let's see. Okay, now I don't think he's obviously not going to be leaving his flag unattended there, and it's likely to be a bomb here. So I could potentially be trapped here. I think out of the two of these, I'll have to go for the corner. Now that's a relief. That is a huge relief now. So I've got an escape route here for my colonel. We did defuse a bomb that side here. So let's see. I'm going to be careful because I don't want to get locked in there. I'm wondering, this is potentially a bomb. I mean, I've got one bomb, we've got two bombs. Could it be 3, 4? There's 1, 2. Could this be pinned in? 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. So perhaps his flag is pinned in here. So I think what I'm going to maybe do, I'll just move my colonel just to be safe at this point. Okay, so that's interesting. So he's not bombed in there. So I think what I may do is, if I can maybe perhaps go in with my captain now then. Well, in actual fact, he's still got his major as well, hasn't he? So I just need to be cautious here. This was his marshal. We've got his general here. What's going to be the best way to approach it? I guess I could do with getting my mine around the back line just to find out. But I've got a feeling that this is could be his flag locked in here, perhaps, maybe. Perhaps he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombs. Because these have all moved now. Perhaps that's what he's got here. The flag in the centre. Because this was bombed in. Okay, so let's see then. What's the best way about this? If I can go in blindside on him, let's try going in with my major now. And I'm going to take my minor up as well. Okay. So now he's moving out with this piece here. Potentially the flag here. So actually I think what I may do, let's just move with him here. Let's see if he's got to cover his flag or not. If it is his flag, but it will be interesting to know what this is anyway, because okay, so he's still going to go ahead with this. So we're just going to carry on taking it easy here, and let's see what they got here. Wow, I was right. What a game, guys! What a game! What a victory! You know, it was amazing. This is the first game on the channel that I'm able to actually capture a flag, so really happy about that. It's been a huge struggle to achieve that so far, so I'm really over the moon about that, and safe to say that that was a really cool game. You know, some great strategies there that I had to implement. You know, and it was a true case of using the flanks there to outwit him. I wouldn't say I was necessarily outflanking through the lanes, but I sort of outflanked him when I got past his bridges there, as you could see. So really over the moon with that victory. To win that with a scout like that from that distance, stunning, and a flag placement that was surrounded, I would assume, there by 4 bombs. Excuse me. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed that one, guys. Please give us your comments, likes and subscriptions, be greatly appreciated. And I'm going to upload this now and get another one up as soon as possible. Alright, see you soon, guys. Bye.